Okay, I'm going to show you how I fixed my AC system. Seems that the line going to the condenser had a little bit of a crack in it and it was losing pressure. So, first thing you're going to want to do is take off these clips right here and right here. Those hold your radiator. Then you can unbolt your condenser from the radiator right here. You should be able to just push it back then a little bit, wiggle it around. You're also going to want to remove these clips right here and right here. Those hold on the fan, and then there's just one connector right there. It's a connector with both sides having a clip, so you're going to want to pull it out of its holder and get on both sides and remove or open up the clips, and then you can pull the connector apart. And then you should be able to finagle out the radiator kind of out this way, up and out, and then the radiator will kind of move out of its bottom little holders and lean back enough where you can wiggle the port. There is a service port on the condenser which sticks out pretty far here, so you have to lean it back and wiggle it. You want to get your lines off down there first before you do anything really major. That'd be your first thing, or evac the system if you've got that, or if everything leaked out like mine, there's nothing left. It went into the atmosphere. So you're going to want to break those two lines. You're going to need some wrenches. Going to kind of get down in there. It's kind of tough, but sometimes some pliers maybe to hold one side rather than a wrench. It just kind of works maybe sometimes a little better. You'll figure it out, and then you just crack those lines, and then they should spin free. You're going to want some new O-rings, so get you an O-ring kit, or you can service the whole AC system. If you're going this far, you can replace your receiver dryer, which is right there. Crack those lines and the sensor there, and you're going to have to take out the wheel well and take off the wheel and get in through the bottom to get another line off, basically. Get in there, replace that receiver dryer with the desiccant packet, inside. That's what dries everything out. There's also a couple other pieces that you might want to think about doing. There's actually, it's a filter, basically, in line in going to the pump, which, saves anything getting into the pump, your compressor. And then there's the expansion valve, which is back in there, I believe. That's your AC expansion valve. That's what sprays the stuff over the evaporator, inside the evaporator, when it's condensed down, and it sprays it out. But this orifice tube is what they call it. It's a filter. It's a piece of screen wrapped around some plastic and shoved into a hole so nothing can get in there. That should be done. But and then just go get you a can of AC refrigerant 134, and go ahead and take off that port, connect it, start the car, get some pressure going in. When you get the pressure up enough where it tells the sensor that it's got coolant in the lines and in the compressor, it'll kick on the fan. You'll see the fan kick on, and bam, you're back. You just bring it back up into the green on the gauge, and that's all it takes. I've got icy cold air again, and everything looks great. And there's your new condenser down in there, brand new. Here's the old one, just hanging out here. You can see how dirty it was and old, and that's where that service port was. All the old stuff in there. So you can also get some cleaner if you have those lines off, and spray it down, clean out those lines. That's another option. If you don't have the vac machine and the cleaning and stuff and all that, it'll work fine as long as you do it quickly. Don't let anything get into those lines or anything. Don't drive down some dirty, dusty road or something for a week before you swap it out. So yeah, keep those lines tight until you're ready to do it. Then break them loose, but get some O-rings. The green ones, or these ones on the Mercedes, are actually kind of a purple, and they're pretty tough. They're pretty good stuff. So think about that. If you can get the stock ones, if not the nice new green ones, the thick ones, they'll hold you for a pretty good long time. So that's the Crossfire AC system there. Any questions? Put them in the comments. Thank you.